ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to what is round number 1 of the GTCC Championship with TORA. And as you can see, I am driving a swordfish car, which I absolutely love the decals for and the design. I didn't create it, obviously. It was created for us by, I think it was Mugzi. If I'm wrong, I'm sure it'll be corrected in the comments. Also, if you can hear me nice and clear, it's because I have a new microphone today. It is a beautiful new mic. It seems to be working absolutely beautifully. It is a PMP something or another. I'm not actually officially sure on the name, but it is beautiful. It picks my voice up nice and clear. But as you can see, we're doing a little outlap here. But the rules of this are every round there is going to be 2 races. First race will be decided by qualifying. The second race will be a complete reverse grid of the first race finishing order. Now, I like that idea. I think it's creative. I think there's only 6 rounds of this, so you get 12 races. So I'll be bringing you every single round. I'm also part of it now with the Swordfish team, so any sort of championship that comes up and I can record it, I will record it, and you'll have a video based on it. But the WWE 2K series as well, that will be coming back in the next few days. I just need to obviously sort it out. I've just had this microphone turn up literally this morning, so I'll be getting a My Rise video done soon, and hopefully maybe some universe mode as well. So that's a lot to look forward to. As you can see now, I'm going to go quiet and let you enjoy our fastest lap here around the track. I can't remember what circuit we're at, but enjoy this lap. As you can see now, coming up to the end of the lap, you can see Dodge right in front of us, drifting himself around this corner. Beautifully there by Dodge. Now we're coming to the line. This is our fastest lap of the entire session. Let's see where it's going to put us. We've got multiple sessions, and we managed to go with a 17.786, and it puts us 11th on the grid. There was a grid of, I think, 2 different sessions. There might be more in the future, but we had 17 racing for tonight, so we separated into 2 qualifying sessions just to mix it up, and then we all joined together for the race. Now, you can see we form a grid. We're going to start here, but this is only the formation lap, so don't worry about this. We're going to get underway here on the formation lap, and then we're going to reform the grid. As you can see now, we're reforming. Oh no, this is still the formation lap, my bad. I looked away for a brief second, but now we're reforming, my bad. So we're now going to come around. I think we're going to start at about 3 minutes and 15 seconds, if I remember rightly. So we're all going to queue up, we're all going to get ready, and then we're going to wait for the queue and wait for the order from the head of directors, the race director. And we're just going to sit here patiently. As you can see, we've overshot our mark slightly, so there's a couple of drivers in front, Blazer Guns, who you've seen before on this channel when I've been a commentator for a previous league that I'm no longer a part of. But yeah, we're sat on the grid, obviously, all trying to line ourselves up. We're waiting for the go-ahead. Now, looks like we're all ready. We're just going to sit here now, and we're going to wait for the lights. As you can see now.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
And there you go, we're underway. We had a little cameo there from a previous racing commentary amazing legend who's no longer with us, unfortunately, but I hopefully will have that in future weeks and future races as just an audio clip, so you don't have to have the NASCARs coming across the screen as well. But as you can see, we get an okay launch right behind us. Source, we did well. I mean, we lost a couple positions, but was kind of expecting that because I did not want to jump the start, and I did not want to get myself into a crash here. This is my first race on the Forza Motorsport 7 game, my first race in this series, and I just wanted to be sensible and make sure I bring the car home. And as you can see now, we're just going to slot in behind here on lap 1. It's been a casual lap for ourselves. Source, who we've raced with in RSF1, which is the only time I'll be mentioning that other than his name. But yeah, it's we raced in that together, so we know each other very, very well. So we're similar on pace, and he's right behind us as we drift, but managed to catch the car off the track in front of us. I don't know who that is, but I didn't catch his name, but it put me off slightly. So Source has attacked us, but we're going to keep the position for now, and we are into P12. So we've lost one position off the line, but we're going to go for a move, I think, here on Hazio. We're thinking about it down the inside of the Norwegian driver. Just about stopped the car. He's going to cut back on us, and he gets the position back, but it was worth a try. We had a bit of an overrun. Source is now alongside us. What can we do? Can we keep the position on Source? We can for now. We slot into P12 as somebody spun in front of us, and that was, I think it was Blazer. I'm not 100% sure, I didn't see the name, but we kind of got offline there, and Source gets past us. He's into P11 now. We dropped down to P12 even after we gained a position, and then we lost it immediately, so we basically didn't gain or lose anything. But now we just continue down, let Source get away slightly. He goes off track in front. We're obviously watching him, and that was poor from us. We go with him. We should have capitalised on that, but yeah, it is what it is. As you can see now, using the track limits there, because you don't really have track limits in a race like this, so it's only qualifying that track limits matter. So we're just going to try our very best and just see what we can do. But so far, been a comfortable little session here for us. We're just going to sit behind now, try not to do anything silly. As you can see now, we're struggling through here, but we kept the car relatively in a straight line. And yeah, now we're just settling behind Source. Let's see what we can do. The pit, we have to pit once, and that has to be between lap 10 and 10 minutes on the board. As you can see, our teammate there, Blazer Gun, a member of Swordfish, I believe, is out, or crashed out there at least. I don't know if he's going to resume, but he looked like he was out of the race. But our teammate actually in this series is RSF1 Hunt. We're together, me and him, or Michael as I call him, but we're together as a team. As you can see, it looks like Blazer has moved, so I think Blazer's fine, he's continued. But yeah, so we're a part of a team. We've got to pit at about 10 minutes on the lap, so we didn't pit last lap. Now we're going to come in at the end of this lap, and I think the Source might go another lap. It's between 10 minutes and 15 minutes, I believe, is the pit window. So yeah, it's a nice little rule to have, so it just basically keeps you on your toes, so nobody basically pits the last lap or the first lap. So yeah, it's a really interesting series, run by really intelligent people, actually, to be honest with you. I really enjoy this. Something completely new. As you can see, also, the cars are just much more fun to drive. You get different cars to drive than just on F1, which is why I'm not posting F1 anymore, because I prefer this game, and I'm hoping everybody in the future will prefer Forza content over F1. But now, you can see we're coming into the pits. Is Source going to come in? No, Source stays out. But Hazio has come in as well, the Norwegian, and we followed him into the pits as we now come out into fresh, clean air. And it's all about now what we can do on this outlap. The tyres will be cold. There's no tyre blankets here in Forza. And we need to warm up the tyres on our outlap. And it's all going to be whether Source can do a nice in-lap here now, or we can do a nice outlap, just get the tyres warm as quick as possible. As you know, we're going to come around the final into the first corner here. You can see Source and a back marker coming out of the pits. Actim normally quite far up, but we got around the outside of Actim, and Source is in front of us. Source has maintained the position, which is a bit frustrating for us because we were hoping to jump him on the earlier pit stop, but he has came out in front of us as he goes wide. Wasn't expecting the cold tyres, I don't think, but we are staying on the track this time. We didn't follow him, so we're going to use all the circuit we can, try and make the advantage on him, try and make a move as soon as we can. Thinking about going down the inside of Source, he gives us the space as he probably saw us coming, trying to now run around the outside into this next corner, trying to give each other plenty of space. We're both newbies to this racing series, and I just back out there because I don't want to go side by side through here. I'm not confident enough in my car's grip, so we're just going to sit in behind Source for the moment. But now we get a little bit of a draft through here. Can we make a move? He's very good through this corner, Source. He seems to get away from me every single time, as we now got the car behind us trying to unlap himself. But we brake nice and hard, keep the position from the car behind trying to unlap himself, and get a bit closer to Source, but we're going to have to settle down and go for a move in the later laps. But this has been a very, very good start to the race so far for us. And yeah, I'm feeling quite confident. As you can see, there's a caution ahead. No, it's Hunt. Oh no, our teammate, he has had a big off. I don't know what's happened to him, but big mistake there for Hunt. And yeah, looks like he's blown race 1, unfortunately, because I think he's crashed to the point where he cannot recover from that. That is very, very unfortunate for him. But now we are flying the flag for Swordfish. We are flying the flag for me and Hunt in the team. And let's just see what we can do. If we can get P10 off Source here, I'll be over the moon. We're just battling him nice and hard. And I want to beat people. I'm not the kind of driver that likes to just settle for a position. If I can go for an overtake, I'll go for the overtake. So we're going to sit behind Source right now and just see what we can do. We are sitting here and we're waiting. We're biding our time. Waiting to go for a move. You can see the car behind, obviously a quicker driver. I thought he was going to go for a move there straight away. As we come up here, you can see Hunt's out. And Dave's in a wall as well. Dave's in a wall and it's put Source off. Source has gone off the track. We gained a position on Source just from him being slightly distracted by the caution. And we gained that position. Now we've got no one to follow. So now we're literally carrying the pace. We're leading the pace, which is not ideal because we was actually enjoying following a car. But now we are the leader of this little group. Can we close a lot of cars in front? I would say probably not. As Source now comes around, tries to go around the outside of us. Is he going to go for a dive down the inside? We brake at our normal braking point. Expecting him to come down the inside, but we just about hugged the middle of the track there. Nowhere for Source to go. He hits the tyre balls on the inside and flicks them into the track, which a lot of people are going to thank him for later, obviously. And now we're coming around here on lap 13. You can see we are still maintaining P10. We slightly get it wrong through there, which is now going to open a chance for Source. Is he going to come down the inside of us? We completely missed it. He goes for a really late move. I don't think he's going to stop the car, and he doesn't. We managed to cut back down the inside. Lovely cutback, switchback move on Source, and we mugged him off. Spoke about that move after the race. He said he was a little bit frustrated. He outbroke himself, and he was very annoyed when he saw me come back past him. But it is racing, and that's what happens. We're very good friends off circuit, so we just moved on. And this battle, I've got to admit with Source, we spoke about it after the race, this was the most fun race I've had in a long time. I really enjoyed this. As you can see, he's trying to go round the outside. He's trying to swoop around the outside of us. If we can straighten the car up nice and early. Dave's car there. Dave has saved us. Dave just being there has made Source back off, which is perfect for us now. We're going into the final lap of the race. Can we maintain this position over Source? He's going to be quick through here. Let's all just keep it nice and clean. We used all the track this time. I think we're going to be fine. We're just going to stay on the racing line, brake at our normal point, make sure we turn the car in on the apex. There's nowhere for him to go. We're going to accelerate off now. As long as we don't hit the wall here on this little kink, very, very easily done, which we do not. We're going to come home for P10 in our first ever race in GTCC with Swordfish in TORA. What a race that was. That was so fun. And thanks to Source for such an entertaining race. Really enjoyed that battle. Now, the reverse grid. You can see everyone's gone through there. Congratulations to the top three, Bradders, Big Chungus and Jam. You all deserve to be on that podium. Well done, lads. And we now move to the reverse grid race. This is going to be something. This is going to be amazing. And as you can see, my fastest lap as well was pretty nice. Beat a couple drivers in front of me, but I just wasn't consistent. A 17.6. Good lap. And you can see we're starting P5 here for race number 2, which is going to be drama because everybody behind us is much faster than us. And as you can see now, we're waiting till 10 to go.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
And we're underway! We get a really good launch. Dodge misses the start. As you can see, we go down the inside. And oh my god, Benedict had to come across and avoid people on the outside. And he's kind of crashed into us, pushed us into the wall. But afterwards, speaking with him, it was none of his fault. He didn't mean to. He didn't mean any harm. He just had to avoid people on the outside, so I wouldn't blame him. I would just say it's one of those, everyone comes into the first corner, different speeds. There's not a lot you can do. The track's not wide enough for all the cars. And yeah, high drama there at the start of the race. It's lost us a few positions. We did start P5. We're already down to P12. That is not what we was looking for. As now you can see, we're going to lose another position to Jam, who's down our inside. We're not fighting him too hard. We just tried to make the apex of the corner. And Jam goes down the inside of us, brakes a lot later. And he also brings Blazer with us, who decides to completely nudge us off the track. Cheers, Blazer. Don't mind me, I'm not there, mate. I'm fine. But yeah, it is what it is. But a very poor start from us. 5th place all the way down to 14th. It's not what I was looking for at all. I was hoping to settle down and just defend some positions, but nope. Unfortunately, I got caught up in an incident that was none of my fault and nobody else's fault. It was just Constantine right into turn 1. Nowhere to go. Everybody was just in a mess. But now we just continue on and we see what we can do. As you can see, there's a crash in front of me and I couldn't avoid the back of Curzion. Sorry, Curzion, if you are watching, I didn't mean to hit the back of you there, mate. But there was no avoiding that at all because I came around the corner. There's 2 cars sat in the middle of the racing line where I needed to be. As somebody else is off this track, it's Jam. Jam's had an incident through turn 1. And now we're coming up here, up the hill, through the right-hander, trying to swing the car through as much as possible. And yeah, it's not been too bad. As you can see now, Benedict's going to pass us. And it looks like we're going to give Benedict some space down the outside. We brake hard, couldn't stop the car as much as we wanted to, but Benedict should be able to drive around the outside of us. As he now come into the little kink, this might join together here. And I tried to give him a little bit of space, and we still came together there. The track's very, very narrow, but Benedict makes the move on us. And we now drop down. Our teammate's behind us. How is our teammate behind us? We're now down in 13th place. This has not been a good race for us as a team. As you can see now, we're just cruising along. Looks like Hunt is a little bit too far back to go for a move. I make a slight mistake, get on the grass. He goes to us on the inside. Oh no! Oh no! No! No, come on. We've had contact with our teammate. We've got big damage. And the issue we have is we cannot pit. We cannot pit right now. If we do pit, we're going to have to pit again. We're going to have to peter around with a broken car. As you can see now, coming around here, I've realised we're going to go past the pits before we get to the timer. So we've had to freewheel the car in the hope that we're going to be able to get there for 10 minutes. We've got no choice. Otherwise, we're going to have to do another lap with a broken car. So at the moment, we're freewheeling just to make sure we can actually box the car. Otherwise, we're going to be messed up. We need to get into this pits, and we've managed to time it perfectly, as we now can get in the pit lane. Yes, we had to freewheel there slightly just to coast, but it's fine. We've managed to get in the pit lane, fix the car, and we've come out now in front of the leaders. We haven't been lapped, which is great news. And yeah, we can maintain what we was doing already, which is just basically just petering along. We were minding our own business before Hunt hit us. I don't think we was going to gain much more position. Obviously he didn't mean to with teammates. He hit the wall on the inside, bounced across. But yeah, it's something you don't want to see. 2 cars of the same team being taken out basically of race contention in one corner. But as you can see, he's caught back up with us. He is a faster driver, he's more experienced in these cars, and we let him through, we give him the space. Bit of team orders there, because I know full well he's got the pace to get away from me. I'm just in this race trying to get some experience in the car, and yeah, he's going to gap us now quite significantly. But we're here on lap 10, starting lap 11. And yeah, it's all about whether we can just, oh, slight mistake through there, whether we can just bring the car home now for some decent points. Well, as long as we're not last, that will do. We're ahead of somebody at the moment, Hasio, I think. As you can see, a car in front of us, Dodge, has damage, which we're catching Dodge, so that should be another position for us to gain. We should be able to get ourselves into P13. Our teammate's going to finish hopefully in P12 or higher. As you can see, Dodge has big damage, so we just go around the outside of him. He stays on the racing line, which I can thank him for. And we just continue now. And we're going to bring this car home. As long as we have no big mistakes, which we don't, we're coming now into the final corner. Well, final actual corner. Coming around here now to then bring it around this little kink. Try not to hit the wall. We haven't hit the wall yet today, so let's not hit it now. And we come home for a P13. P10 and P13. Not bad for our first weekend in the GTCC Championship with TORA. Wow, I'm so happy. Thank you for the opportunity here, Swordfish Motorsport. Appreciate it. And guys, I will see you next week for some more of this, and I will see you very soon for some more. I've been Chris 12, and I'll see you later.